We're diving into the Roman Empire, one of the most powerful civilizations ever. Today, we're focusing on their frontiers in Germany. Imagine Roman legions marching through dense forests, encountering fierce Germanic tribes. It was a clash of cultures that shaped Europe. The Roman Empire stretched from the British Isles to the Middle East. The northern frontier was a zone of constant tension and conflict. The Rhine and Danube rivers formed the natural boundaries. They built fortifications, roads, and settlements to project their power. Let's explore this fascinating period of history together. All right, guys, let's talk about the Limes Germanicus, the most iconic symbol of Roman power in Germany. Imagine a massive wall stretching for hundreds of kilometers, cutting through forests and hills. This wasn't just a wall. It was a statement, a symbol of Roman dominance. The Limes Germanicus wasn't just one continuous wall like you might imagine. It was a complex system of fortifications, including walls, ditches, watchtowers, and forts. The Romans used it to regulate trade, collect taxes, and project their power into Germania. Imagine checkpoints along the Limes, where Roman soldiers inspected goods and people moving in and out of the empire. It was a way to maintain peace, but also to assert their dominance over the region. The construction of the Limes Germanicus was a massive undertaking. Imagine thousands of Roman soldiers and laborers working tirelessly to clear forests, dig ditches, and haul stones. Today, the Limes Germanicus stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a reminder of the power and ambition of the Roman Empire. Now, let's get real for a second. The Romans weren't just building fancy walls for fun. The German frontier was strategically vital to the empire. It was about protecting their economic interests, securing their borders, and expanding their influence. The Rhine and Danube rivers, aside from being natural barriers, were also important trade routes. The Romans controlled the flow of goods and resources, ensuring the prosperity of their empire. They taxed the movement of goods, generating revenue to fund their legions and maintain their infrastructure. The legions stationed along the frontier were a constant reminder of Roman might, a deterrent to any tribe or group that dared to challenge their authority. Let's talk architecture, guys! The Romans were masters of engineering, and their fortifications along the German frontier were no exception. Imagine massive forts, strategically placed along the Limes, housing hundreds or even thousands of soldiers. These forts were like mini-cities, with barracks, granaries, workshops, and even bathhouses. They were designed to be self-sufficient, capable of withstanding prolonged sieges. The Romans didn't just build for defense, they built for comfort and efficiency. They constructed roads, like the famous Roman roads, to connect their military outposts and facilitate the movement of troops and supplies. The architectural legacy of the Romans is visible throughout Germany. Section 5. Roman military might, legions and auxiliaries. Guys, we can't talk about the Roman frontier without talking about their military. The Roman army was a well-oiled machine, renowned for its discipline, organization, and effectiveness. They were the backbone of the Roman Empire, enforcing its laws, protecting its borders, and expanding its territory. The legions, the elite units of the Roman army, were made up of Roman citizens who underwent rigorous training and discipline. They were armed with the iconic gladius sword, the pilum javelin, and protected by the scutum shield and lorica segmentata armor. The Roman army wasn't just about brute force. They were masters of logistics, strategy, and adaptation. They could wage war on multiple fronts, adapt to different terrains, and outmaneuver their enemies. The Roman army wasn't just made up of Roman citizens. They also recruited auxiliary units from conquered populations, including the Germanic tribes. Section 6. Clash of cultures. Romans and Germanic tribes. Now, let's talk about the clash of cultures. The Roman frontier in Germany wasn't just a line on a map. It was a meeting point of two distinct civilizations. The Romans, with their urban lifestyle, organized religion and advanced technology, and the Germanic tribes, who lived in tribal societies, worshipped their own gods and relied on hunting and raiding. Imagine the scene. Roman soldiers in their disciplined formations encountering Germanic warriors, their bodies adorned with tattoos and war paint, their weapons raised in defiance. The Romans viewed the Germanic tribes as barbarians, but this wasn't necessarily a sign of inferiority. It simply meant they were different, with their own customs, beliefs, and ways of life. The interactions between the Romans and the Germanic tribes were complex and multifaceted. There were periods of intense conflict, marked by bloody battles and raids. Section 7. Trade and cultural exchange along the border. Alright guys, let's not forget about the impact of trade and cultural exchange. The Roman frontier wasn't just a battleground, it was a marketplace of ideas, goods, and traditions. Imagine bustling Roman settlements springing up along the frontier, attracting merchants, craftsmen, and even settlers from within the empire and beyond. Roman goods, from pottery and glassware to weapons and tools, flowed into Germania, influencing local tastes and technologies. In return, the Romans acquired valuable resources such as timber, furs, and slaves from the Germanic tribes. The exchange wasn't just material. Roman culture, from their language and religion to their architecture and entertainment, seeped into Germania. Section 8. The fall of the frontier, internal and external pressures. But guys, all good things come to an end, even empires. By the late 4th century AD, the Roman Empire, weakened by internal strife and economic decline, faced increasing pressure from migrating tribes. The Huns, a fierce nomadic people from Central Asia, pushed westward, creating a domino effect that destabilized the entire region. The Germanic tribes, emboldened by the weakening Roman grip and the chaos caused by the Hunnic migrations, saw an opportunity to seize land and wealth within the empire. They launched increasingly daring raids across the Rhine and Danube rivers, overwhelming Roman defenses and sacking Roman cities. By the 5th century AD, the Western Roman Empire, unable to withstand the internal and external pressures, collapsed, marking the end of an era. Section 9. Roman legacy in Germany. A lasting impact. But guys, the story doesn't end there. The Roman presence in Germany, though relatively short-lived, left an indelible mark on the region. Their influence can still be seen today in the language, architecture, and culture of modern Germany. The Romans introduced viticulture to the Rhine Valley, a legacy that continues to thrive today, with Germany being renowned for its Riesling wines. Roman law, with its emphasis on justice and order, formed the basis of legal systems in many parts of Europe, including Germany. The Roman Catholic Church, which gained a foothold in Germany during the Roman period, became a dominant force in the region, shaping its religious and cultural landscape for centuries. Section 10. Conclusion. So guys, that's the story of the Roman frontier in Germany, a tale of ambition, conflict, and cultural exchange. The Romans, with their military might and organizational genius, left an indelible mark on Germany, shaping its language, architecture, and even its taste for wine. The clash between the Roman Empire and the Germanic tribes wasn't just about conquest and defeat. It was about the merging of cultures, the adoption of new ideas, and the forging of new identities. The Roman frontier in Germany is a testament to the power of human ambition, the enduring legacy of cultural exchange, and the ever-evolving tapestry of history. So next time you crack open a German beer or admire a Roman ruin, remember the story we've uncovered today, a story of clashing swords, flowing trade, and the enduring legacy of the Roman Empire. That's it from me, guys. Stay fit, stay curious, and keep exploring the world around you. Peace out.